Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Daniel chapter 7 through 9. Now, these chapters are pretty heavy, and we start to see visions of beasts and kingdoms. We see God's eternal rule, and one of the most powerful prayers in the entirety of Scripture. But I'll be honest, everything makes sense until you get to chapter 7. Something about chapter 7 through 12 seems like a totally different thing. But this is a vision of what's going to happen in the end of the kingdom of Israel and all the surrounding nations, but also the end of the world. We get a glimpse into the book of Revelation in these 6 chapters of Daniel. All right, let's take a look at chapter 7. Daniel himself has a dream of 4 great beasts rising out of the sea. Each beast represents a kingdom, ferocious, unstable, and destructive. But then the vision shifts. Daniel sees thrones set up, and this thing called the Ancient of Days takes his seat. By the way, that's God. His clothing is white as snow. His throne is fire, and his judgment is final. The beasts all lose their power, and then comes the climax. One like a son of man comes from within the clouds of heaven, and he is given dominion and glory and a kingdom that will never end. For us, as followers of Jesus, that points directly to the man, Jesus himself, who is called the Son of Man and who receives lasting authority. Chapter 8 gives another vision, a ram with 2 horns and a goat with 1 great horn. The goat defeats the ram, but then its horn is broken and replaced by 4 smaller horns, and out of one of them comes a little horn that grows arrogant and attacks the people of God. Daniel's troubled, but the angel Gabriel explains. The ram is the kingdom of Medo-Persia. The goat is Greece, and the little horn represents a ruler who will rise in arrogance and oppose God. It's a reminder that human empires rise and fall, often with violence and pride, but God sets the boundaries of history. And then in chapter 9, Daniel turns from vision to prayer. He reads the prophecy of Jeremiah about 70 years of exile and realizes the time is near. So he pours out one of the most powerful prayers in the Bible, confessing not only his own sins, but the sins of his people. We have sinned and done wrong. To us belongs open shame, but to you, O Lord, belongs righteousness. Daniel pleads for mercy, not because Israel deserves it, but because God is gracious and God is merciful. God responds through Gabriel with a vision of 70 weeks, a prophecy pointing to the coming of the Anointed One, the Messiah, Jesus, who will bring ultimate payment and atonement for sin. That's it for today. Be well, friends.